Hey, how you doing? Another Premier League week coming up after the break from the internationals. Boring as usual.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bit
Not
of
much
a-
went on.
Nah,
Tim Cahill retired. Wayne Rooney retired.
yeah, had a weekend off soccer
Yeah,
at
pretty
the
much.
moment. Yeah, I've done other things. Didn't get to watch United lose.
Yeah, positive week for you then.
Yeah. Fortnight to recover from the loss to City
Yeah,
when we touch up Palace.
that's going to be a closer game
yeah,
than you
I
think.
What are we up to? Episode 6 now, aren't we?
Yes, I think so. Episode
Pretty sure.
6. Yeah,
If not, it'll be 5.
yeah. 5
Pretty
or
sure
6.
it's 6.
Yeah.
About 6.
Yeah.
How many fingers does an Arsenal fan have on one hand? 6.
Why 6? Why? Why?
You serious?
Sorry. Explain.
How many does a normal person have?
5.
What happens if you're inbred?
Yeah, but they're from London, so that joke doesn't work.
Doesn't matter. There's still got 6 fingers
Okay.
because they're not normal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You haven't got 5 fingers. You got 4 and a thumb.
For fuck's sake.
I'm tired, so this could be interesting.
Yeah,
Could be all sorts of stuff come out of my mouth. I'm telling you.
yeah. We're recording this one a bit later than usual. So
Yeah, I am a pop, so it's part of my bedtime. No, it's not really. I'm always up later than this.
yeah,
You're the one that goes to bed early now.
yeah. You say earlier, so like 11:30, 12.
Yeah, it's about my bedtime.
Yeah.
Then I'm up at 6.
So you're about
6
eating
or 7.
Yeah.
Like 7 hours.
I'm between 6 and 8.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about a sleeping pattern?
Yeah, I thought you were talking about your IQ when you said
Oh.
between 6 and 8.
So after that long start, we'll just go into the Arsenal news now.
Yeah, that's good.
Not much.
The Arsenal news is there is no news.
Yeah. Well, the injuries that we got over the international break seem to have calmed down. Aubameyang had a back injury, but then he was doing stupid shit at training, so I'm gonna assume he's fine.
What?
I showed you the video earlier.
Yes. Okay. I thought you were talking about trying to shoot and couldn't do it.
He's the second top goal scorer in the league. What are you on about?
Kick it and goes out for a throw in. Like,
Is that why he's the second top goal scorer in the league?
is
Behind Aguero.
it? Oh,
So it's
really?
not exactly an embarrassing person to be behind,
No.
considering you're struggling doing shit. But
No.
he recovered. Lacazette had a groin injury that he recovered from.
That striker's doing plenty.
On the bench.
Scoring goals just ain't one of them.
Yeah, nothing to report on other than transfers really. Because January's not too far away, actually.
Yeah, it's only 4 or 5 weeks before the...
Yeah. So
Next
Arsenal
sort of
have been
crap.
linked with Aaron Ramsey replacement in a Leon midfielder. But I don't know how to say his name, so I'm not going to try.
Give me a crack at it. I'm pretty good at these names. I've been following soccer for 20 years. I've gotten used to it.
In the third line. We've been linked with Julian Weigl.
Put some... Oh!
Yeah, I don't think that's right, considering he's French.
Oh! Is he a wolf?
Him, Julian Weigl as Ramsey
If
replacement.
he's a wolf, what if you got a vampire in your team? Twilight all over.
Let's not just talk about Twilight, please. We've been linked with Dembele, as usual. And that seems to be quite a popular link. I think that's about it.
Yeah, Barcelona are apparently not happy with you, mate.
Yeah, apparently he's not happy with Barcelona at the same time, so...
Does he get
That's
much
it.
game time?
I don't think so. No. I can check.
Because who's their third striker? They normally play with Suarez, and is that who he's meant to be filling in, eh? The third striker
No,
role.
he's more of a winger.
Yeah, you got Messi, Suarez, and then it's Dembele. Yeah, go to the 4-3 loss.
What?
Oh, where that.
I'm just going to see how much he's played. He's played 11 games.
11 games, 4 goals.
This is in the league, so
But doesn't
There's only been
state
12
starts
games
or
played.
bench or nothing.
yeah, no, it doesn't. Yeah,
Go back.
yeah. So that
No, it doesn't.
he started 7,
There you go.
so he's getting a decent amount of time. Not a lot,
Maybe.
but it's fine.
He's starting. Doesn't mean he's playing 90 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Who-
true.
Don't know which. Someone was doing that for United. Getting plenty of starts, but Matter's a good one for that. He'll get starts, but very rarely plays 90 minutes.
Yeah, he's not good enough.
Not good enough. Are you serious?
Fuck, what were we talking? What was I talking
The
about?
third striker. He's
yeah.
he's meant to be their third striker
Yeah.
in the front line
Um.
on the wing, but 3 up front.
Yeah. That's it for Arsenal, really. Just
Yeah.
what about United?
I'm not even going into United
Nothing.
transfer news.
Too
We
much
get
talking.
linked with everyone.
Yeah, that's just more of a.
We've
We're a big
got
club, that's
Bailey
about that.
going to PSG, I think it was.
Oh, actually, we were linked with him too for a while.
Yeah,
Tottenham.
mid-season won't happen
Yeah,
to Premier League team.
yeah, probably not.
The end of the season,
Unless
possibly.
we end up forking out like a shit ton more money than usual.
Yeah. And then you've got who else? Marcus Rojo possibly going to one of the Wolves. I think it was.
I'd still be linked with them.
I don't
Because
know.
I'm pretty
Last
sure.
I heard.
I'm pretty sure you said you was getting linked to them in the last transfer window.
Was it?
So, yeah.
And then who else is there with United? We get linked with everyone. Marshall going to either Juventus or Real Madrid. Possibly Rashford as well. They're talking Rashford, but he's going to sign a new deal.
Yeah, he isn't even on
United
a deal
are-
anyway. Rashford. That is. Obviously.
Don't know, but they're going to basically. He's only on 75 grand a week.
Yeah,
Like,
so
what a pauper.
He'll be getting about 200,
Nah, up
300.
to 150.
100.
Just
Is
double.
that all?
Yeah.
Fuck. He didn't get paid.
United, that's. Lingard's only on about the same.
Didn't Luke Shaw sign a deal for like 170,000? How's Rashford going to be getting paid less than that?
That's what it was in the latest article I read. Don't know where it was from, but I'm pretty sure it said he was on 75 and they're going to double his wages. But yeah, they can't double it if Luke Shaw's just signed 170.
Yeah.
Rashford's got to be on more than him.
Yeah.
But then
That's
again,
the same
Rashford
thing.
hasn't done as much as technically as Shaw.
Yes, but purely based off the fact that he's Rashford,
And
they'll probably have
striker.
to. Yeah, they'll probably have to pay him
More to
more.
the point.
Yeah. He's an English striker and he's 18. They're gonna have to pay him a lot of money. Or 19.
21.
20.
He just
he's
turned
older
21.
than I thought.
He just turned 21.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure.
But still, yeah, he's a young
He's still a
English
baby.
striker. So.
Still a baby.
Yeah.
But other than that, there's Young's possibly going to get another 12-month extension.
Hmm.
They talked about Valencia possibly getting a 12-month extension, but then
Despite-
who knows with what's happening with Mourinho and him not playing. They're talking about he wants to stay in the Premier League, so going to one of the bottom sides. What was? I can't remember
he's
which
not
one.
getting any.
Then who else have we got?
Uh,
There's not been much on Pogba actually. That's been pretty quiet.
yeah, maybe
That's
Lukaku went forward
quite-
and
yeah.
told him to bit man up. Something
Oh, that was actually one thing I did read
yeah,
about United, but I'll go into that into the news later.
yeah. What else?
A wrap up from
from what last week?
the international players. I know United had a few scorers. Lingard's back in scoring. He scored an absolute peach of a goal from about 6 inches out. Finally got a tap in.
So here I was thinking he's got an actual good goal.
No,
you sold me there.
It's pretty good, eh? I'm getting good at. Hey, I'm getting into sales because that's why I'm pretty good. I'm getting good at it.
It wouldn't surprise me if Lingard went and scored from outside the box and curled it in. That's like kind of
Yeah,
just
like I did
believing
on
that, like,
playing you
excellent.
when I beat you in FIFA.
Let's not talk about the game.
When I first game of FIFA in
FIFA.
first game on that FIFA ever.
I think it was FIFA 18 that you did it. I
Yeah,
think it
last
was
year.
Yeah, that was earlier in the year. So.
Yeah,
Right
First-
before a training session, so it wasn't fun. I had to deal with him for about an hour.
Yeah, and I just hit a peach with Lingard.
Yeah. It was a winning goal too.
1-0, even better. But yeah, no. Other than that, I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Didn't really keep up with the internationals.
Neither do I. Hence why I have no idea who played.
Although I should, because we should, because our clubs virtually have all internationals in there.
Pretty much. Yeah, you probably should. But, yeah.
Although some of mine don't play for the country, even though Spain lose, Herrera and Mata still never get in.
Yeah. The haters always in just because it's the hater.
Actually, there was news with him.
What?
He got dropped.
Dropped from Spain.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Ironically, then they went and played a lower team in the friendly. Why England beat what's he to top the group? And Azkapalela, Bosnia. And you have a look at possession and shots.
Oh, Kepa.
He's got a very good clean sheet record. But it's a bit of an unfair for comparison because you have a look at Spain's other game. They played Croatia and England. Clearly going to be more chances coming at you.
Yeah.
And then they go and play someone where have a look at possession. I think it's something like 80-20. And shots on goal.
65-35.
65-35, but how many shots have?
One on target.
One on target.
De Gea didn't even get game time in that, by the way. He came off, but Pablo Lopez came on for him.
Yeah. So, who knows whether De Gea is going to be...
This was the game that Morata really fucked up in, I think.
Was it?
Yeah.
So De Gea may have lost his starting spot to the Chelsea keeper.
Shit. He might need to step up then. That might be more of a
push
for him to be better.
Hopefully. He hasn't had the De Gea type standard this season.
No.
Still hasn't been crap. He's still made plenty of good saves, but he's let goals in that normally De Gea wouldn't.
He's the reason that you're close to the top 6, basically.
Nah.
It's because you're that shit.
He's balanced out this year.
Yeah.
He's the reason we come second last year.
Yeah.
And the reason that we've been as high up as what we have been, but this year he's sort of balanced out.
Yeah. Hasn't been as good, but still good. Still making saves he needs to make.
Aguero's goal shouldn't have went in.
What was Aguero's goal? I have no idea. I can't remember. It was 2
weeks
ago.
It was broken. It was on the right and they've hit it. Shouldn't have got it.
Okay. I don't remember. Too long ago.
Yeah. So for a keeper like De Gea anyway, normally they get stopped. But it didn't. What else we got?
I think this is where we'd normally talk about tips from last week, but...
You forgot it because...
I forgot the book that they're written in, therefore I've forgotten the tips because I couldn't be bothered to go through a 40-minute video to figure out tips because we went
I know there was a lot of draws, so we wouldn't have went too good.
Yeah.
There was 5 draws in there last round.
Yeah, we didn't do great, but normally I take a photo.
Made up for the 8 and the 7.
Yeah.
The week before.
We got about a 2 and a 1.
We won't be far off it.
But yeah.
Although actually talking about the tips from last week, the new found game that we've decided to come up with, or whatever you want to call it, that we had United City.
Yeah,
I went with a 2-1 United victory with Pogba and Marshall to score. Pogba to score off the penalty, which clearly couldn't happen because he didn't play.
Because of injuries, I believe.
So my tip was well and truly out the window there.
Yeah.
But then you went with the 3-1. You got the 3-1, right?
But I said Aguero to score 2 and Sterling
to score 1.
However, David Silva, Aguero, and...
So you'll get 2 points there, and I'm not going to give you the point because you didn't get Sterling scoring.
That's fair enough. That's fair.
You're already ahead of me, so I'm not giving you too many bonus points.
So I got 2 bonus points there?
Well, I'll give you that. I'll give you the 3 if you give me the 1 for Marshall scoring. Either way, you get 2 points more than me, so...
Yeah, there's no point.
There's no point.
Yeah, no. But, yeah. So I got extra points there.
Yeah, so you got some extra points on that one. But, yeah, we're going to go with the Tottenham-Chelsea game for this week, and we'll talk about that when we get around to it.
We're not going to do it every week, just for one top 6 teams.
Just for the top 6 teams, yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to get a bit stupid with the tips, and, yeah.
Can't be any worse than some of the tips we do anyway.
Yeah, it's true, but still, we don't want to get too stupid. But, yeah, Tottenham... I don't know.
I'm in a stupid mood. Could really go stupid.
You're in a stupid mood 24/7.
No,
What?
7 of them I'm asleep each day. So
Do the math.
17.
Okay. Oh yeah, good. Don't worry. I'm a bit tired.
Oh, you're tired now, are you?
Yeah. It's coming up to my bedtime.
Oh, is it?
Not far off. 40 minutes.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's good.
This is just more of a rant video than a Premier League video. Really.
Pretty much just giving each other shit.
Yeah. You gonna get into the teams now? Like, for the United and Arsenal game?
Oh, yeah. We do that before the tips, don't we? We finish off with the tips. All right.
Do you want to start with the United game?
Yeah, and I tell you what, we've got no chance of tipping the right team.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant...
I got no, because we got injuries galore.
Yeah.
I think, not injuries galore, but people that are half fitness.
Yeah.
And Mourinho's hard enough to pick as it is, but living in Sydney, got no chance of knowing who trains properly. We're actually doing this a day early as well.
Yeah.
Which makes it harder.
Some sort of press conference.
Yeah, there's sort of been at least a press conference, but we're beating that this week. Oh, what's going on?
We're a bit busy tomorrow, so...
Yeah. But, yeah, but for my team, I will go with De Gea, obviously, in goals.
Mm-hmm.
Although he's got dropped from Spain, he won't from United.
Because you don't have the caliber that
No,
team could drop him for.
just
Unless
had
you're kind of playing League Grant in the Premier League.
Yeah, well, might as well. Not going to be doing much against Crystal Palace anyway.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Luke Shaw's out for his 5th yellow card accumulation. So he'll be out. So Young will swap over to the left. And Mourinho will bring Dalot in, which he done quite well. He's back to full fitness. So I reckon he'll start at right back. And then he'll go with Smalling and Lindelof in the middle again. That's the back 5. Virtually not the same because Shaw's out, but it's relatively settled for what it was at the start of the year.
Yeah.
Where it was literally, I think, just putting names in a hat and pulling them out. Almost. But then we'll go with the midfield of, although I don't think he should be starting, I think Mourinho will go with Matic in the middle, Pogba, and I think he'll go with Fred. He didn't really want to start, even though there's been a 2-week break, he didn't really want to start Fellaini, but had no choice. I think he'll keep him on the bench this time. Keep him fresh to do...
Fellaini.
Yeah, he's got... Hey, haircut change.
Yeah, I don't like it.
What?
Oh, by the way, on terms of the hairstyles that we talked about at the end of the last video of Pogba, it was Aguero that had the weird hairstyle.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. It went blonde completely,
Yeah.
done the Eminem look.
Yeah.
But, yeah, then up front I'm going to go with Sanchez to start. I think Lukaku may not be fit enough to start again, but this is what I mean by it's up in air. They've had the 2-week break. You don't know. They've been training. Marshall was the same. Didn't play for France after being selected because of fitness, but he'll probably start. And then I'm going to throw Lingard out on the right. And if I get this right, I reckon that's worth 15 bonus points in the tips. If I name this 11 as is.
I'll give you an extra point. I'm not going to give you 15. I'll give you an extra point in the tips.
But I'll put it up there. There it is. Look at that. Have a look at that. That's got no chance of happening because I've got no idea who's going to be fit and who's not.
Yeah, it's a bit hard over here in Australia to pick the fit players.
Yeah, I reckon.
You got to pay very close attention if you want to know over here.
I reckon the only 2 I'm guaranteed in that, or 3, I'll go with
Martial,
Young,
Pogba, and De Gea.
No, I'll go Young, Smalling, and De Gea.
Not even Lindelof.
No, because he went off half time in one of the internationals. Played the second one and scored. Illness.
Oh, okay.
But he'll probably do well enough.
Yeah.
Probably have one leg and he'll still start him over Bailey. So yeah, that's my tip. But and in terms of the game, I think we'll comfortably do it. Even with the different
2-1.
fitness issues.
2-1 Team United. We'll go into the tips properly later, but 2-1 Team United.
No, 3-0.
Close game.
3-0. We're keeping a clean sheet, brah.
You don't keep clean sheets.
Yeah, we do.
You're United. It don't happen.
Crystal Palace got to have shots on goal to
yeah,
score.
they will. Have you seen your defence?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
What? Yes, really.
3-0.
No. 2-1.
End of story.
2-1.
And just to be funny, it'll be the front three, one each.
Okay.
Marshall, Sanchez, and Lingard will get a goal each.
I mean, Sanchez doesn't know how to score anymore, but sure.
No, he's got no girlfriend, that's why.
Yeah. Oh, he's got his dogs, so...
Oh, we're not even going there. That's just wrong. You name your team with Arsenal.
That's not what I meant.
Alright, Arsenal lineup.
For Arsenal, I've gone with Leno in goal, as he's the starting keeper now.
Is he? Who's he? Is that Jay Leno with the big chin?
No, Bernd Leno.
Oh, okay, I mean, Jay Leno. He's
German international, better
stopped,
than Neuer.
he stopped being the talk show host.
Yeah.
Is that how he stops it? Just turns his chin.
Bernd Leno in goal. Bellerin at right back with Kolasinac at left back. Fairly standard fullbacks at this point, although Kolasinac was a bit shit leading up to the international break. Holding.
So your centre backs fit, weren't they? Oh, Holding,
who's been starting lately, and Socrates, who should be back. He started in the game before the last in the Europa League. So hopefully now Holding.
What's the Europa League again?
You were in it 2 years ago.
Yeah, we won it.
Yeah, we're gonna win.
But I forgot already.
Oh, fuck off. Holding and Socrates in the back. Should be our first choice.
Somebody stop me!
Centre back partnership until Koscielny comes back, to replace Holding. But I've gone with Lucas Torreira and Xhaka in central midfield.
And now you've drawn names out of that for the front four.
Yeah,
you'll get one right.
Ozil.
No. Oh yeah, him. Yeah. Oh, you'll get 2 out of 4.
Yeah.
It's just where they play.
Yeah.
Mkhitaryan.
For the front four, I didn't know what to do because of the injuries to Lacazette and Aubameyang. So I've just sort of
and the
rotated
scout we've got on the
ground
near the clubs just ain't replying anymore.
Yeah, he just sort of stopped. He gave up.
Just not getting the news.
He wasn't getting paid enough.
He wasn't getting paid.
Yeah.
Told him it was $5 in Australian and he laughed.
So I've gone with Ozil to play in centre attacking mid where he normally plays in the number 10 role. I've gone for Mkhitaryan on the right with Iwobi on the left, and our youngster Eddie Nketiah to start up front.
How did he confuse Ozil? He's going to play in the number 10 role, so how do you confuse him? Tell him to count his fingers.
Fuck off.
He gets 11 every time.
He thinks this is what happens when he's tired. For the record. This is what happens when he gets a little bit tired.
A little bit, yeah.
With a few drinks thrown in. Not many, but still.
I've had one. I had the other 3 ages ago.
Still. Yeah.
Not even.
Yeah.
Not this time.
I've rotated the front four. Shut up. I rotated the front four because I don't know if Lacazette and Aubameyang will be fit enough to start. So, but if they are, they'll probably start. I don't see why he wouldn't. That should.
Is that Eddie Munster?
Eddie and his name's Edward Nketiah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just got Eddie. I
got lazy.
Thought it might have been Eddie Munster. You got Jay Leno. You got all famous people. You saying Bolt getting a start too?
No. Probably do a better job than Xhaka in the midfield.
No, you've got to be a winger. You can't play him anywhere but up front or on the wing.
That's team right there.
And you got much chance as me naming the 11.
Yeah.
None.
I think I got.
How many you reckon you're guaranteed? I'm giving myself 3.
I think I'll get everyone
the
from
right
Xhaka
name
to Leno.
In the right position.
Xhaka, Torreira, Holding, Kolasinac, Bellerin, and Leno. But I don't know about
Socrates. So you reckon the back 6 of the back 7?
Yeah. The only one I don't know is Socrates. And I get Ozil. And then to
In
that
the middle.
point,
They'll always
Yeah.
name him there now.
yeah.
So you reckon you can still
Yes.
get 7? Shit.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'm giving myself 3.
But the only thing I don't know is the Iwobi and Mkhitaryan, because I've got Mkhitaryan right. But if Iwobi starts and Aubameyang plays,
He's always on the right. And
Yeah,
they'll
Aubameyang's on the
they'll
right.
be that way around if they play.
yeah.
If both of them start, I reckon they'll be that way around. I don't even follow your crap team.
Anyway, but Eddie's really questionable. Edward and our youngster.
Yeah, he's only a kid.
Yeah.
Eddie Munster.
Oh. He was going for it because he's 18, so it kind of worked. So again, you've sold me.
Did he,
Fuck.
did he press the doorbell and go, "You rang"?
You see, I'm not old, so I don't get your references. I'm a lot younger than you. I don't get your references. I'm like, what, 26 years younger?
I don't know, are you? I'm 42. You're 27. You can't even.
27.
I thought you were good at maths. Oh my god.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I thought
Anyway,
you were 41.
I was earlier in the year.
Yeah. I just don't know his age.
Yeah.
So we're going into tips now, are we?
Well, apparently we're half an hour in nearly, and
Yeah.
there'll be another 40-minute one.
Yeah, even though we've talked about 10 minutes on actual football.
Oh.
10, 15?
We talked a fair bit about United and Arsenal just then.
Yeah, but we talked a lot of shit at the start.
We just want a lot of shit with the teams. We're just giving each other shit.
Yeah, that's fair. For the tips, Everton
tips,
Cardiff in the first
But
game.
because Mitchell keeps forgetting, look, he come up with one good idea.
Yeah.
Not many, but he come up with one. Look, here they are.
We're going to
Sneak preview.
show the tips.
Going to show you the tips, but now we'll still talk about it.
Just so we can go back and look, just in case I don't bring the book again.
So when he forgets again next week,
Yeah.
because
We'll get rushed.
can't
this
give these
weekend.
young ones too much responsibility.
Suck a dick. So Everton Cardiff for the first
Everton
game.
Cardiff for the first one. Pretty simple.
We've
this
both
one.
gone for them. Everton.
Everton win. That's pretty simple.
It should
Next
be-
up is Watford Liverpool.
Okay, before we go into yours, because it's weird. I've gone for Liverpool because Liverpool are a bit good this year.
Only a bit. You got the terminology right.
They've been really good to fix.
For all you Liverpool supporters out there, they really suck. But anyway,
Yeah. Into your pick, because
to all them
It's a
Liverpool
bit out
supporters
there.
out there, how many Premier League titles you won? Oh, did the Duck just
isn't
have an
it the
egg?
second amount? Not Premier League, but in the league overall, isn't it?
Yeah, they're
second.
19.
Yeah.
Remember
Yes.
that number, Van Persie? 20. That's what the 20 was for.
Um,
And that's what the tablecloth jersey was for, because you put the tablecloth on top of the table. And then he wore number 20 because it was going to be the 20th
anyway,
title
so
for United.
United won it the most times,
Yes.
then Liverpool, then Arsenal.
I don't know. How many comps have you won?
I'll check.
But anyway, yeah. But I'm going Watford to cause the upset. Watford are going to beat Liverpool.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to talk. Are you going to go into why or...
Yeah, I just think it's going to happen.
He said earlier that Watford have been good this year, so he's going to just
Yeah.
go for them out of the blue.
Yeah.
Just for a bit
They
of
haven't
out
been.
there
They
one.
haven't been crap.
Yeah, just for an out there one.
And Liverpool struggled against Crystal Palace. Took 85 minutes for them to wrap the game up.
Arsenal have won 13 league titles.
Unlucky for some.
Yeah.
Definitely unlucky for you because they've been on it for a long time.
13
like
league titles.
19's an unlucky number too.
Yeah,
So is 20. We've been stuck on it for 5 years.
Basically, we've all been a bit shit in the recent years in terms of winning
Speak for
Premier League
yourself.
titles.
But anyway,
You haven't won it in 5 years. Liverpool haven't won it in about 60. Maybe not that much.
I think they won it the year before it turned into the Premier League. Just haven't won it since it's been the Premier League. Sucker! But anyway, then the next game up is United Palace,
Yeah.
which we've already gone through that. Mitchell thinks United will get up 2-1.
Yes.
We're going to towel Palace and beat them
Despite me
3-0.
never wanting to pick United, so whenever I can, I take the chance to pick
I know.
against them.
I know you do. Sucko.
I think
But,
United
we'll get
will
the 3
win.
points. We'll get the 3 points.
You should get 3 points.
Not sure we will.
Well, if
How-
Pogba plays, you will. He's like your best player, your
Yeah.
key player. So
Current
yeah.
World Cup winner.
Yes, we get it. You have a current World Cup winner in your team.
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up now.
Then we'll go next game.
Yeah.
Fulham, Southampton.
I went for a draw in that one, I believe. Yeah, I
Yeah,
went for
you
a draw.
went the draw. This
Rated
is
that half
bottom
hour.
of the table versus fourth last. But I think Fulham will pull it out of the hat. New manager.
Claudio Ranieri, not bad for an appointment.
Yeah.
Not a bad appointment.
So Fulham will go put your money on Fulham to win the league.
next
Not
year.
this year, the year after, next season.
Yeah, they'll do it next year. They'll narrowly escape relegation.
Yeah, you
like
won't-
they did the last time,
yeah.
and they'll go win the league.
Yeah, you won't get the 5,000 to 1 now thanks to Leicester.
Yeah.
Bookies don't like losing, apparently. Then we've got West Ham versus City. This was a tough one for me. I really wanted to go a draw. Because
This was
these
a
top
tough one,
teams have got to
purely
drop. These top teams need to drop points
for United.
for United to keep clawing their way up.
That was a tough decision based on the fact that he's a United fan.
But I did try and get a technicality out of Mitchell, but he wouldn't buy it. I said, "Can I
didn't sell
tip
that
a
one
draw?
He didn't sell that one to me.
But if City win, but happen to win both halves by the same score, can I get that as a draw?"
I
So, for
considered
example, to
Yeah.
that was City to win both halves 2-0. That's a draw. But he wouldn't buy it.
it. No.
How boring, eh? Yeah.
He said boring. It's just more of, no, get fucked.
No, it's just not on. I want all the fans, all 11 of them,
Yeah.
to get on my side and say to Mitchell, I should get the points if City win both halves by the same margin.
It's not going to happen.
Same score, same margin. 1-0, 2-0, 1-all. Can't win it if they have 1-all.
yeah,
But anyway,
next
so
game.
on to the next game now. Brighton and Leicester. Gone different again here.
Yeah, I've gone for a draw.
And I've gone Brighton. I think Leicester will...
I think Leicester's emotions will finally have got to them in
Yeah.
terms of as much as they'll want to win, they'll mentally drain them, so they'll only be able to pull the draw out of that.
Mm,
It's sort of what I've gone for there.
but I just think they're due for a loss now.
So you've gone for Brighton.
I'm going Brighton.
Yeah.
Then Tottenham versus Chelsea is the big one for the week.
The big game for the week. I've gone for a 2-0 Chelsea win.
The two big London clubs.
Not going to comment. I really want to, but I'm not going to. Chelsea to win 2-0. Now, this is the game with the bonus.
I've gone the draw.
tips.
Yeah, this would be the bonus tips,
The
in
bonus
it?
tips in it. So I've
Where
gone
we
for
go
a
the
2-0
goal
win.
scorers and correct score we go for.
Yes.
Which Mitchell done quite well last time. He was very, very close.
Yeah, I just
So we'll see how he goes this week.
overestimated Aguero on Sterling,
Yeah.
even though they ripped
No, I
to
think
shreds.
Sterling had a sitter that he missed,
Yeah,
to be fair.
but then if he scored, that would have been 4-1, so it still wouldn't have mattered anyway, because still would have lost the tip.
If the others kept scored,
Yeah.
you never know. Anyway.
Um,
But yeah, you're going 2-0. Who you going with to score?
Hazard and Barkley. Originally it was Hazard and Morata, then I realised what he did in the international break. I was like, fuck that. And I've gone for Barkley instead. I've replaced him.
Fair enough. He's actually done well for Chelsea compared to what he was playing like at Everton.
Yeah. Considering he was injured when he signed and only recently came back this year.
Yeah, and had to score the equaliser against United.
But given up
Go
the
back to
number 8,
Everton. Go back to Everton.
I remember the jokes when he was given the number 8, saying that the amount of games he's going to play for Chelsea. Instead of being the next Lampard, just the amount of games he's going to play.
But yeah, with my draw, I've gone 2-2.
Yeah.
Has all the makings to have goals.
He went for outside goal scorers,
Yeah.
shall we say. They're a bit weird.
Dele Alli,
That one I can see happening. I can see that
especially if
one.
they score 2, he's
Yeah,
possibly gonna get one.
Yeah.
and then off a corner.
Yeah, this one's a bit weird.
Be one of his last goals for Tottenham before he signs for United.
Yeah, I think that's
Out of a real.
Yeah.
Off a corner, off his head, he'll trip over, ball will hit him in the head and go in. No.
So it won't be a goal that he purposely scores.
Yeah, no, it will. It'll be a good goal.
What, top corner?
Yeah, top corner.
I'll give you an extra points if he gets it top right.
I'll even predict it. They'll be running that way on the TV. So the goal's down here. The corner will come from.
Be running right.
Yeah, the corner will come from this side, and he'll score back post, top left.
Right, left. Remember this. We should write this down.
Yeah.
Write this down.
Oh, I could draw graphs on here.
Okay,
That's what I was going to get the iPad for.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway,
next
that's just going into it. But yeah, then me Chelsea scorers, I've gone with Pedro if he gets any game time to get a goal.
Yeah. That's a bit of an outside shot, considering we don't know if he'll
Don't even know if he'll get on the field.
Yeah, that's why that one's a bit weird.
And then I'll go Morata.
That one's
Only
weird
because you didn't want him to.
shit. That's why that one's fucked up.
No,
From the fact that he's shit.
that's alright.
Bournemouth,
Arsenal. As much as I'd like you to drop points, I don't think you will. I want you to have a draw.
3-1 Arsenal win.
But like I said, if I keep tipping you, sooner or later, I either get the points in the tipping contest or you drop points on the table and it's a win-win either way for me.
Yeah. He's in a bit of a win-win situation.
Yeah. Then we've got 2 games to go to round it out, which is Wolves and Huddersfield.
Mm-hmm.
Wolves have done well since coming up from the Championship, so I think they'll be too strong for Huddersfield, who are struggling and going back to the Championship next season by the look of it.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Unless they go and sack their manager, which they really should do at this point.
Oh, they probably will soon.
I think they need to. Yeah. So Wolves to win.
Yeah. And then we've got 1 game in the round, which is another massive game.
Is it?
Yeah. Along with
Is
the
that
Wolves.
then?
Burnley, Newcastle.
Oh, a huge game.
That's up there with the Fulham
To be
Southampton
fair, it's
one.
probably a relegation 6-point.
Yeah, that is.
Or
Fulham,
close to
same
it.
as Fulham Southampton.
Yeah, a couple of relegation 6-pointers this week, actually.
Yeah, when you put it that way.
So
There's
there's
2 of
big
them.
games in terms of who's getting relegated.
Yeah.
Not necessarily
Or
big games in
heading
general, but yeah.
And surprise, surprise, we've gone different again.
Yeah, common theme.
Yeah, Mitchell's.
I'm putting my faith back into Newcastle. I haven't had faith in Newcastle for a couple of weeks now.
Oh, you're choking me. Stop.
I think when was the last time I had faith in them?
Oh, about 5 weeks ago?
Yeah.
6 weeks ago?
I
Because
picked them
then
for-
I gave them 2 weeks after you gave up.
Yeah, because
And then when I gave up, they've won both their games.
so I'm going to put my faith back into them.
But I can't remember last week.
I'm pretty sure
I
since
think
we
I might have
started
actually.
it,
I think I might have even got them last week. I got a funny feeling I went back to them.
Yeah. I think you might have, because I think I remember saying that you put your faith back in.
I don't know, but anyway, I've gone to draw Burnley and Newcastle.
Yeah.
So we'll just do the quick check. There is 1 the same, 2 the same, 4 the same. Everton, United, Arsenal, and City.
Hmm.
And a 4 the same.
Not bad.
6 different.
Yeah. So I should be 6 ahead by the end of the by the
You're
end
already
of the
6
weekend.
ahead.
Am I?
Maybe 6 more ahead.
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't
be
know,
12
something like-
ahead.
You're 5 or 6 ahead, 7 ahead or something, and I got 1
No, I
back.
think you caught up.
No, I got 1 back on you.
But I think my
But then last
scoreline
week-
tip puts me ahead again.
Even just a City game, you got
Yeah.
2 on me.
Yeah.
And I don't think I would have got 2 right in the rest of it.
No, I don't think you did. But yeah, I'm winning.
That's what I think of that.
Yeah, of course it is.
But yeah, so that's the Premier League wrap for this round of episode 6. But yeah, once again we've just given each other shit.
Yeah, more shit than usual. It's just more of a talk shit episode more than a
In depth
Premier League
interview
one.
and
More
Premier
than,
League.
yeah, more than we normally go a bit more in depth. Not much, but
Yeah, normally follow a
little
bit
bit
closer,
more.
but over the international break
it's just a bit dead. It's boring.
for club news anyway.
Yeah. The only thing that really interesting happens is injuries, so it's really just bad side, really.
Yeah.
Nothing good around.
That's who comes back healthy.
Yeah.
But no more internationals till next year now.
Yeah.
Somewhere around March, I think, is the next one. So it's
I don't know.
4
I
months.
just go on some English guy's Twitter account and wait for him to say it's coming home. I'm pretty sure I figure it out. Yeah. International breaks are pretty boring though. Although Rooney retired from England and
He
KG
was
retired
already-
from Australia. So
Rooney was already retired.
yeah, but he came back and made his final appearance. The
At
testimonial.
Wembley.
Yeah.
Yeah, got a chance in England. He'd
Yeah.
already done a
That
testimonial.
happened. So
But
he
it
got his
wasn't-
final cap.
Got his final cap.
Um,
He's going to look at going into coaching when he's finished.
indeed.
He should come back to
Think you're going to
United.
be shooter's gigs or no?
No, I think he could come back to United.
In,
In
a
an
manager or a
assistant-
coach?
No, as an assistant coach.
Okay.
Teach some of the younger strikers.
Maybe he can teach Lukaku how to score. Although, not exactly the best coach for a first touch. First touch is as bad as each other.
They'd be good at two touch
Yeah.
because they'd just kick it to each other. One touch, playing
Yeah.
two touch.
Yeah. Yeah. We're a bit tired this week. Bit of a. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I
episode.
wouldn't have mind being on Rooney's wage though for
Yeah,
his first touch.
would have been nice.
Whereas you get someone like Matter that's got one of the best first touches you'll ever see.
And he gets paid what, 150,
Oh,
200?
who knows what he's on? Probably not even that. No, he would have went for good money because he come across from Chelsea as their Player of the Year 2 years in a row.
Yeah. He might be on a bit, but still, probably. I say as much as he deserves. He doesn't play enough to really be deserving a
No.
big wage.
No, he wouldn't be.
Or
That's why
paying
they're
well
around,
enough to.
around the 120, 180 in that ballpark.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's enough for this episode.
You reckon?
Yeah. I think 42 minutes is enough.
That's the longest one actually.
Yeah,
Now?
I think so.
This has gone into the longest now. That's
I
41.
honestly
39.
thought this would have been one of the quicker ones just because we want to go to bed.
Yeah, but I'm tired, so I'm picking on shit you're
Yeah,
saying.
so you just waffling on a bit.
I'm just picking on whatever you say like now.
Yeah.
And you just keep going. I'll just go fishing. Oh, look, there's a Mitchell.
Yeah.
Sold!
Fuck you. Yeah. That's
You're
enough.
getting good with it. You're 15. You're picking up on a lot of what I
Yeah.
pick on you about. But
Are we going for 2 hours now? Is that what's happening?
still haven't stopped it yet, though. Yeah, that's a funny
No,
one.
but yeah. I'm going to stop it now before we end up going for too long.
Yeah.
That's episode 6, I
And we'll
believe.
be back next week.
Yeah, because there's no
Well,
international break.
No
yeah,
international
so-
break, and we'll have a bit more team news and that.